Hi everybody. I'm a few minutes early, but that's okay. I don't mind that. A few minutes early. Let me get these up here. It means I can get the chat and everything up. Oh, nearly falling out. Let me see. Let me go. Oh, a bit too far. Is that alright? That's alright. That's fine. Right, let me get the chat up. I hope you are all having a lovely Saturday so far. I've been doing quite a lot today, actually. Good afternoon, Madison and Amy. Let me take this chat. There we are. Happy Saturday, Sonia. There. Remember, put your chat to live chat, everyone. Thank you, Madison. That's lovely to see that. There's my lovely Keely. Hi, Pippa. My donut makeup, I've not really branched into it. I'll need to do a video with all the donut makeup. I mean, there's a lot of lovely colours. But today's was actually my Frankie Goes to Hollywood palette I'm just after using. I thought I would go dark today. Since I've got false eyelashes on, so. Oh. Hi Liz, good afternoon. Yeah, the squishy part of the donuts. I'll need to do that. I'll do that next Saturday. Next Saturday I'll do the donut makeup, okay? Hi Lonnie. Oh, aye, gal. I hope I'm saying your name right. That's nice of you to say that. I'm glad that I help in some sort of way. Thank you, Madison, for that. Good morning, Lauren. I'm neat. Good morning or afternoon. I don't know if it's morning, afternoon, if it's Saturday, Sunday, or Monday. April, May, or June. I'm just lost. Hi, Isabel in beautiful Australia, or good day, should I say to you? I'd love to go to Australia one day. Good morning, Anita. Good afternoon from Scotland. Afternoon. Oh, Sammy, that's lovely to see. See, I would love to. Oh, in New Zealand as well. Oh my goodness, you all stay in beautiful places. There's my lovely Elena. Good afternoon. Okay, so let's get the business side over and then we can talk. Because you know on a Saturday, I've got to give some shout outs to some people. I do. Right, let me see. All right. So I just want to say big thank you. These are the people that are in my little blueberry club. But I love yous all. It doesn't matter if you're in the blueberry club or not. I still love yous all. Please know that. So I just want to give a shout out to lovely Anita, beautiful Joyce, sweet Scotty, thank you. Lydia, thank you so much. Savannah, lovely Keely that's in the chat. Sloth Queen, thank you. Lovely Phoenix, thank you so much. Elena, thank you, sweetheart. And Justin Saunders, thank you so much, Justin. I appreciate you all being in my little berries club. You've all got a little badge next to your name. But Kaylee is going to, she's a gold member, so she is going to tell me what video to do on Wednesday. So she's having a little think about it. She can pick any video she wants and I'll try my best to do a good video for you. Lauren, I don't know what, I really don't know what, the only reason I know what day it is because I keep checking my phone. Keely, the pressure. I know. So, do you know what I thought I would talk about today? Because I was thinking about films and stuff to watch. How do we join the club? Let me think. I think it's on my main, when you go into my main thing, it's Scottish ASMR Blueberry. I think this wee little button that you press, I don't know, to tell you the truth. Keely or Alina, help me out. Yeah, because I've not got a clue. Do you know, I'm actually lucky that I can even get the phone on and bring chat up because I'm clueless when it comes to technology. There's a lot of things I should be probably doing and I don't. I've not got a clue. As I say, I'm lucky I can operate a phone. And even then, when I'm on my phone, I'm the kind of person when I'm on the phone and I'm typing, it's the one finger like this I do. My daughters are like this. I'm like that. That's the way I text. Okay, so do you know what I thought we would talk about today? I was thinking about what film am I going to watch, and I thought I might watch a horror film, and then I thought about spooky things, and I want to see if any of you have had any kind of spooky encounters, because you probably know. Thank you very much, Aurora. You probably know my last house was haunted. This house isn't. Right, so I'm not kidding on. This house is perfectly all right. There's no spirits here. But my last house, I think it was built round round about my last house was there was fields kind of around it. And I'm in a kind of area where it was William Wallace time and there was lots of battles and things like that going on. And I believe that my old house was probably built on some kind of land that had like a war or fight on it, you know, in the olden days. Because it wasn't just one spirit that haunted my old house, there was more than one. There was about 2 or 3 different spirits that were in that house. And there was some, this was weird. Oh, I'm getting goosebumps. I had a cupboard next to the bathroom and it had the boiler in it. And now and again, the boiler would go out, the pilot light would go out, and I'd need to light it. But you'd have to go into the boiler to press this button to get the boiler back working again. So every time I was in this cupboard, ask if my girls come in, they'll tell you. Every time I was in this cupboard, or if the boiler was getting like a check-up, they would come and do a check-up of the boiler. Every time I was in it, activity used to happen. It used to spark some kind of paranormal activity in my house. I swear, things would go missing for weeks on end, and then they would turn up on the floor, on the carpet that you'd hoovered a million times. For instance, that happened with my keys. My car keys and everything went missing, completely missing. And I thought I must have lost them outside. I raked the house and the car, and 2 weeks went by and I was getting new keys cut. And I walked into the living room and they were lying there on the carpet in the middle of the room. And I jumped back like that. I honestly jumped back and I was like, oh my God, like that. And I was looking and I thought my ex-husband was playing a prank. And he says, I swear, he says, on, you know, his mum and dad's life and everything, he did not do that. These keys just appeared. So another time, this was when I was kind of in the cupboard. I was in that boiler cupboard again. And all I had was £5. That's how skint I was. All I had was £5. And I needed to get milk and bread for the kids. And I had this £5 note, and I put it down on the counter next to my kettle. And I went away to do something. When I came back, it was gone. It was away. And I went round the whole kitchen with my hands rubbing the countertops and going, it's not there. Out loud I was speaking, it's not there. It's not there. I went round the whole place rubbing things and going, it's definitely not there. It's definitely not there. And I went up the stairs and I was thinking, what am I going to do? I need to get milk and bread for the kids. And I was thinking, I'm going to need to tap my mum. That means get some money. I was thinking, I'm going to need to tap my mum to get some money. And then I thought, I'll make myself a cuppa. And I went down and it was there next to the kettle. Where I had just been and rubbed. And I was in the house myself. Right, so things... Oh, see, dogs... Anita, dogs have got a really good sense. They do. Hi, sweet Phoenix. Thank you so much. Anita, my dog, I had a big Dalmatian at the time. His name was Harvey. And he used to just all of a sudden stare into space like that. And I'd be looking at him and going, what is it, boy? What is it? What do you see? What's there? But it's not only did things disappear, we actually saw things... That's my son banging the door. Just as well it's not an ASMR video I'm doing. This one time, it was my son. He was only about 3 years old or something, and he had went to his bed, and I read him a bedtime story every night. I would read him a little story. So we went into bed, and he was lying this here, and I tucked him all in. He was all tucked in, and I brung the book, and I was reading him the book like this. Can't remember what book I'm reading it. And his door was here, and then it was like the hallway, and then the bathroom was there. And I'm reading him the book, and as I turn the page, I see this figure walking by, or not even, it wasn't like a walk, it was like floating by straight into the bathroom. And I thought, who's just been in the bathroom? Somebody's been in the bathroom. And I says to him, back in a minute, and I went into the bathroom, and nobody was there. Nobody was there. Oh, dogs are great for sensing it. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's scary, Kaylee. Ooh. You're learning Scottish with me, great. I'll need to think of a phrase for you. I'll need to think of a phrase for today. But the same figure, my daughter seen, and she explained it absolutely to a T. She'd woke up one night and it was at the bottom of her bed, just standing, and you couldn't see a face. Hi, Rosa in beautiful Italy. This figure was at the bottom of my daughter's bed, and it absolutely freaked her out. And when she explained it to me, it was the exact same thing I seen. But that was like the one spirit, was this big, tall, like man. It must have been like a man that went into the bathroom. But the thing, the one that took the things and moved it, I think it was a child. I get the impression that it was a child, and that was playing a game with us, you know, hiding things and stuff like that. But there was, oh, hold on a minute, Peter. What can we do? It's a delivery. Right, guys. Thank you, Rosa. It's a delivery. It's my pot noodles, I think. This is why I can't film during the day. Is it my pot? It's my pot noodles.
Sounds like it.
I think it's my pot noodles. It is, it's my pot noodles. I'll show you them. I love them. I was talking to Alina about them. Yes, Becky, it was as haunted as anything. Look, there's my noodles. Chicken noodles. Yes, it was really haunted, and you did get the impression that it was more than one. And my ex-husband, he didn't believe in ghosts, and he would try and explain these things that were unexplainable. Like one time, a lamp just turned on itself, and it wasn't plugged into the wall. Oh, there's a lovely silverberry, Christy. Thank you so much for being a little silverberry. Everyone give Kirsty a little hashtag, because we love her. Oh, Italian food. I would love to have Italian food. Pasta and that's bread and stuff like that. That's my guilty pleasure. Yeah, I love Italian food. Mr. Mikey, watch. He's going to try and get up here. Hold on, I'll get a drink. Lauren, it was really, really spooky, but we kind of get used to it. You know, things used to move about and stuff, and we would just kind of get used to it. In fact, there was one time as well, it was, one of them was running up and down the stairs. I kid you not, a ghost was running up and down the stairs. And I had like 3 flights of stairs in the old house. There was like 3 floors. And The dog was in the bed with us. The children were in the bed, their beds, and you could hear it running up and down the stair, and then up, up the stair, and then down the stair, and this went on for about 5 minutes. And my daughter shouted in, "Mum, can you hear that?" And I said, "Yes, I can hear it. I wish it would just shut up because I was tired. It kind of woke me up." So that's how used to it we were. We would be like, "Oh, I wish it would just be quiet." But it was really spooky. But I do believe, and see if you watch some of my old videos, some of my subscribers have actually noticed orbs in the background of some of my videos in the old house. And when I've watched them back, I've seen it. I've seen the orbs myself. It was just spooky. But I love all that. I enjoy all that kind of stuff. I love spooky kind of things. Do you know what I would love to do? Go to Wallace's Monument and spend the night in there. Ooh. Oh my goodness, Aurora, that's scary. Oh my goodness, that's scary. Oh, Celia? I hope I'm saying your name right. I can kind of feel the vibe. I think everybody's got that in them, that sense of the know, when your hair stands up in the back of your neck and stuff, you know that there's something spooky about it. And that house, for the minute we went into that house, things started happening. But do you know what the funny thing was? Months would go by without anything happening at all. Nothing would happen. The house would be just normal. And then all of a sudden there'd be like a flare up and everything was all going on. There was a whole lot of stuff going on in that house. Ooh. Rachel, I would love to go to, as I say, Wallace's Monument. If you haven't seen that, you should look it up. It's right next to Stirling Castle. And it's like a big tower kind of thing. And I've been in it before. And William Wallace's actual sword was in there. And the size of the blade is 5 foot. It's the size of me, just the blade. And then there's the handle on it. So he must have been a big man. And they've got it in kind of a glass case and stuff. But when you go in there, you feel it. You can feel as like you're not alone. And there's one room in particular that you go into, and it's just like all kind of casts of people's heads, like Robert the Bruce, and the pot. I get them on Amazon. These. You can actually get them in Tesco, but I'd like to buy them in bulk. I like to buy them in bulk, so I get them on Amazon. See, Becky, I'd be too frightened to do a Ouija board. I don't even know if I would have a Ouija board in the house after what I experienced in the old house. I really don't. Oh, thank you, Ellen. My flowers in my hair. I'd be too frightened to do a Ouija board. And in the old house as well, there was a few things that had went missing, and I would stand in the middle of the floor and say, "Go and just show me where it is." And within about half an hour, I'd find whatever I was looking for. It was like a child. That was like a child. I think maybe it was a child that was running up and down the stairs as well at night. Oh my goodness. See, when things move about, that's when you know. But see, at first you think it's you. At first I thought it was just me and my imagination. It's just me. But see, with the £5 note in particular, and I had went round everywhere and I was the only person in the house. There was no one else in the house. And I went round every worktop and rubbed it with my hands and went, "It's not there. It's not there," like that. And then half an hour later, there it was, sitting. You know, and I'm thinking I rubbed it. There's no way I could have rubbed that with the £5 note on it. Aurora, I should have, but we're going back a few years. I don't, well, maybe people did have CCTV, but even then we didn't have the money for anything like that. Thank you, Lonnie, for that. I'm trying to be a bit summery today. The sun's actually came out. But since I've moved to the... Do you know, see, as soon as I came into this house, I could feel a completely different energy. See, when you were in the old house, it was heavy. It's the only word to describe it. It was like a heavy energy. And even my mum would come into the house, and my mum never liked that house either. She said it sounded, it felt weird. It was like a heavy feeling towards it. So I'm pretty sure, well, that all round that area there was battles and stuff like that, and people died. You know, William Wallace was going about, and I'm sure there must have been people killed there or something, and their energy stayed. It's okay, Alina. It's all right. We know you're not a troll. Yeah, so I think I'll be watching something spooky tonight. That's the way I just feel like that. I like to watch spooky things. Not alien stuff. Although if there was something alien, I would watch it, but then I would have nightmares. I'm alright with spooky stuff. Alien stuff, I can't do it. Do you know, no, this is funny. Maybe it runs in the family. Maybe I'm a bit psychic and I don't know. But Margaret, take a drink. My wee granny used to clean the trams in Glasgow. This shows you how old this was. Back in the day when Glasgow had trams in the city, my gran used to go in and clean the trams. Now, she told me and my brother this story, and she swore blind, even to the minute that she died, she swore this was a true story. She was in and she was cleaning the tram. And she was downstairs in the tram first, and she's mopping away and things like that, and cleaning the tram. And there was a mirror, so the bus driver could look in the mirror to see if there was MD up the stair, in the tram up the stair. And my gran looked, and there was a man sitting up the back of the tram with a newspaper, reading a newspaper. So my granny shouted up to him, "Excuse me, mister, we're at the terminal. You'll need to get off the tram now." She carried on cleaning away like that. And she looked, and he was still sitting there. So she shouted again, "Listen, see if you don't get off the tram, I'm going to need to get the security to come and remove you. This is a terminal, you'll need to get off." She probably said a lot of bad words as well, because my granny liked to swear. And then she kept on cleaning, and she looked, and he was still there. And she thought, that's it. So she puts her bucket and all that down, and she thought, I'm going up there and I'm going to tell this idiot, off. And she went up the stairs, and there was nobody there. There was no one there. And he didn't come down the stair. So she swore that was an absolute true story. All her life she told us that was a true thing that happened to her. Oh, Pippa, see, I'd be too. No, we don't have any trams, Aurora, in Glasgow. There is trams in Edinburgh, though. They had trams in Edinburgh, but that shows you how far I'm going back. When my granny was wee and she was cleaning the trams. I don't even know when the trams... I never saw a tram in Glasgow all my life. But she swore that was absolutely true, that she kept looking in the mirror, and this man sitting up at the back reading a newspaper. So I don't know if spookiness just follies us about. Saying that, no, this house I've never had any kind of experience in this house, and I've been in here nearly 4 years, can you believe it? This house. The only thing I've got is Jack Russells that like to make a lot of noise. York, I've never been to York. I would love to go to York. My ex-husband went to York he had some work down there, and he showed me some pictures. I think there's a kind of castle or something that he took pictures of. I would love to be on that show, Most Haunted. I bet you it is lovely. The only place that I really can remember a lot about down south is Coventry, because my auntie and uncle stay in Coventry, and some of the family as well stay in Bristol. But when we went down to Coventry, it was beautiful. It was a beautiful. I was only a wee girl, and it was absolutely gorgeous. And they took us. My auntie and uncle took us to the supermarket. Well, it's not a supermarket. Like town centre, and in Coventry they've got this clock, and when it strikes 12 or something like that, Lady Godiva. If you don't know the story, Lady Godiva used to ride about on a horse naked. I don't know why she'd done that, right? I never questioned it. I just thought, oh, did she? She'd go about a horse naked, but she'd such long hair like that it covered all her bits and bobs. So this clock in Coventry, it would be Lady Godiva on the horse that would go round, and I thought that was magical. Yeah, see the old places. See, Edinburgh Castle, I don't really get a very strong vibe, but Stirling, for some reason, Stirling Castle and Wallace's Monument, that really gets my hair standing up the back of my neck when I go to their places. And Wallace's Monument, it's just like stairs, like windy stairs like that the whole way up. And the stairs are actually worn really bad. There's my lovely Arab. Arab, I hadn't seen you and I was thinking to myself, maybe she's went. Maybe it's time for the baby. I hope you're, oh my goodness, you'll be in aches and pains and everything just now. And it won't be long. Oh my goodness, it's how exciting. We're talking about haunted things. Yeah, I would love to be on the show Most Haunted. I think that would be great. I think I'd need to have a few vodkas, you know, to get some Dutch courage, as they say. But my favourite Most Haunted was the one with the Happy Mondays. Oh my goodness. And you can probably get that on YouTube. Oh, you're shattered. You must be, but it's not going to be long now. Most Haunted is the show, Aurora. Ghost Adventures. I don't know, Lauren. I've never looked that up. They might have. But Most Haunted, there was a episode that was hilarious, and it aired at Halloween. And back in the day when I was a raver, believe it or not, I used to go to raves and stuff like that. I had my glow stick and my whistle, raving out like this. Back in the day, there was this group called the Happy Mondays, and they experimented with every kind of drug known to man, you know. And there was especially one guy in the band. He didn't sing and he didn't play any instruments. All he done was dance, and he wasn't a good dancer, but he just danced like that. But you could tell he was absolutely out his face. He was on another planet dancing when he danced. So anyway, this Most Haunted they had with the Happy Mondays. And the woman that hosted the show is called Yvette Fielding. And she takes it all really serious. It's all really serious. And the Happy Mondays went, and straight away they're in their jacket and they're pulling out booze. And they're taking swigs of booze. They're getting drunk. Anita, you have a lovely day. Thank you so much for coming in. So the Happy Mondays, they bring out the bottles and they start getting drunk and everything like that. And they go into this place and there's a coffin like on a stand. And Yvette Fielding's telling them about all these people that were, you know, treated badly, and there was cells that people were trapped in and all this kind of stuff. And Bez, that's the guy, the dancer that was always out his face, brings out some booze and he's pouring it on the coffin and he's going, have a little nip, guys. One party ghosts and stuff like that. And Yvette's turning around saying to him, "Stop disrespecting the dead." It was the whole thing was just hilarious, absolutely hilarious. Hello, sweet Terry. I hope you're doing good this afternoon or morning. So I would love to. I would love to do Most Haunted, but do it properly. Not be doing it kidding on like somebody throwing a stone and going, "Oh, there was a noise." I would like to do like it properly. You know, like a debunking kind of thing. I would love to do that. As I say, I think I'd need a few vodkas. And I would need not just myself, I'd need to be there with a few people. I did see another programme and it was like a group of people, but they were all getting dropped off individually at really haunted places to spend the night themselves. And one guy went to Dracula's castle. Dracula's castle and spent the night there. There's no way that I couldn't do that. No, I've never seen that, Becky. I'll need to watch that. Oh, thank you very much, Lonnie. That's very kind of you. Oh, did she? But there you go, Pipad. See, I didn't know that. I didn't know why she rode naked. But I knew that she... There you go. That. Now I know why she done that. Becky, I'll definitely watch them. I mean, the sun's come out, so I might get out to sit for a while, but tonight I like to watch, while I'm having my dinner, watch something spooky or something like that. I was trying to find something good on Netflix that I really want to watch. As I say, the Tiger King was great. I loved that. At first I didn't, because it was horrible the way all the tigers in the one cage and stuff. But just, I mean, very quickly you forget about the tigers because other stuff's so happening. History lessons, yes, Christy, history lessons. See, we learned something. This is a learning channel. We learn something every day. But I never knew why, but she'd long hair, Lady Godiva, that covered all her bits and bobs. I remember thinking, oh, I'd love to have hair like that. Yeah. No, I've never seen that either. See, Rachel, I need to watch that. Ooh, Ghost Adventures. See, I like it when they take it seriously. You know, I hate the ones that the people are moving the table and all that with their foot. I like it to be like real, because I know that it's real. That's a big funny magpie. So I like to see the real stuff. I'm going to need to put food in the feeders for the birds. They're looking in the window at me. Cinderella, that's me. If only I'd come in, tidy my house and all that. Well, I think I'll go, because I'm going to go out and sit for a while and put my noodles away. Look, there's all my noodles. That'll keep me going for a while. They're the best noodles ever. These are the chicken, but you get the curry as well. That are lovely. So, I hope nobody's going to slag me off for my noodles, because I had some terrible bad slagging. Lauren, I didn't get another food delivery. They've obviously forgot about me. But do you know, I'm not even going to bother. I'm not going to bother phoning up or anything, because I do think there's people out there that need it more than me. And I feel bad. I feel bad about taking it. So I'm not going to bother. It's not too bad. My leg and foot isn't too bad. Oh, Lisa, yeah, the curry and the chicken is amazing as well. Absolutely love these noodles. And inside it, you've got a fork, but I never use the fork inside. But they're good ASMR also. Yeah, it's like, listen, I get slagged. I was telling Alina about it. I got a terrible slagging. I had to actually remove someone from my channel, which I've not done that much. It's only been a few times I've actually done that. But I got called a murderous bee for making my soup video. I made a pot of soup for killing a murderous bee for cooking with tortured animals, because I made soup and I made the stock with bacon and boiled it up so it makes a nice stock, and then I put vegetables and all that in it. But that's what I got called, a murderous B word, for making a pot of soup. So there you go. So there was, and my son's vegan. My son is vegan. Not once has he called his mum that, or anybody else for that matter. Oh, happy. Our Mother's Day was a few weeks ago. But that's a good thing about Mother's Day over in America. When I went over to Florida, I had actually 2 Mother's Days, so it was great. Becky, I just removed them. I just removed them. But there was no need to, I mean, no need to be telling me that for making a pot of soup. I was, I thought it was innocent. I thought it was actually quite healthy, the pot of soup I made. Because the only thing meat in it was the stock. So that's what I got. That's what I got. So I'll probably get slagged off with my noodles as well. Saying that if you're out there on YouTube, you get it. You get it. You get slagged. At my age as well, but I've been called a lot of things. You start getting a thicker skin, I'll tell you that. You start to get a thicker skin. But some things you think to yourself, are they right? Is that what I am? These are chicken. Oh, see, they're probably calling me names. These are ones are chicken noodles. Chicken flavour. Yum. And the curry ones are also really good. They're called coca noodles. You can get them in Tesco, but they've not got the chicken. I've got this round. I've got it round the wrong way. You can see that one. And you can buy them on Amazon. They're wonderful. Koka. They're the best noodles. I love them. Sriracha. Ooh. See, these ones are the chicken, but that might be nice in the curry, a wee drop of that. And I've actually got that because my son likes spicy stuff because he's vegan and he likes to. But do you know, I had to pull him up because he likes to have what I've called sugar parties and spice parties. And the sugar parties is next to my kettle with the sugar. And I don't know what he does with the sugar, right? But it's, when I go in the morning, my worktop is full of sugar. Hard sugar all over the worktop. So, and he's not even wiped it, so he's having some kind of sugar party. And then I go over to the other end of my kitchen where the spices are, and I've got spices all over that worktop and all over the cooker. Just spices. Where he's had a spice party. Yeah, I says to him, I see if you're having a sugar party, going to wipe it up. These noodles are the best. Yeah, I mean, if I drop sugar, I wipe it up because, I mean, sometimes you need a blowtorch to get the sugar off. See when it's hardened in like that? And what it takes is a little wipe like this, and that's the sugar fix. But I don't know what he does, but it's all over, it's underneath things and everything. It's everywhere. And I go in that, see, it does my head in that. So he got warned again this morning about having any kind of parties in the kitchen. But I think he was drinking last night. I think he was drinking liqueur. Coffee liqueur. And he said it wasn't that good. He said, so I added some whiskey in with it. You know, my son's straight into the hard stuff. Straight into the whiskey. Anyway, thank you all so much for coming in and spending time with me. I've enjoyed this little chat. But I'm going to be watching more spooky things. And if anything happens with yous, let me know. Or, if there's any kind of spooky, like most haunted episodes or something, you can always tell me them in Facebook so that I can watch them because I like all that kind of stuff. Even like see Bigfoot and things like that. I love it. I love watching things where people have experienced Bigfoot or aliens, but I have nightmares with aliens. Aliens are my nightmare thing. So I'm going to bring you close. I'm going to give you a big kiss. Thank you all so much for coming in and spending time with me. And I hope you have a lovely, lovely Saturday. But I'll be back tomorrow. Not as glamorous. And I love you all. Bye, everyone.